Alrighty, we are back. And we're on our way. Oh, hang on before we go anywhere. What do I have in this? I'm going to want fire buff. We are continuing the crossbow-only challenge. For now, that means doing a little bit of murder. You know what? We're going to Alt F4 out of that because I just spent a lot of great bolts and or a lot of explosive bolts and they were almost all completely wasted. I'd very much like to reload to before I did that. Okay, we're going to do this in a different order. There are a couple things I want to take care of, so we're going to pick up some smithing stones to start off. The trouble is, this is where... this right here is where this challenge is going to struggle the most. It's with killing NPCs, particularly those that are relatively fast and mobile. If we get something that... if we get someone who can lock themselves into big attacks, that's one thing, but without that, it becomes a real issue. So I'm guessing this saved right before I went into the invasion. Yeah. Okay, let's try this a little bit differently. time to do some exploring on Altus. Up to this point, we mainly just did stuff on Mount Gelmir because there were a few items that I wanted, but now we need our upgrade materials. Oh, that's right, I haven't even talked to Brother Corin. We're also going to be doing some casual murder of various merchants. That just boils down to the fact that there are some of them that are in places which would be annoying to visit for shopping. This is not one of them, though. He's right by a grace, so even though he is the one who sells lightning bolts, he's still fine to stay alive. Head over this way-ish. Should find these guys. They don't like me being there, but all I wanted was that scarab. So that was a somber 5. Now we head back to the junction. And for once, I didn't really do any material farming between streams, just because the last stream was only yesterday. I really can't remember if the sacramental buds are good for anything in this run, but they're here. So I figure I might as well grab them. How's it going, peeps? tree sentinels. We won't be bothering with. That cookbook right there, I believe, gave us the ability to craft holy bolts, which will be handy for a couple of bosses later. Nothing really right now, but Putrescence Knight is a pretty prime target for holy bolts. Since it can't be statused and is pretty vulnerable to holy. Also, we'll probably try to do whatchamacallit. We'll probably try to do the fast strat with Draconic Tree Sentinel, just because otherwise it's likely to take a pretty long time to kill him. Anyway, we're gonna swing wide around Margit. No need to deal with him. I'm thinking about it. Wait, did I not hang on to any of my golden sunflowers? Did I manage to sell those somehow? I did, didn't I? Nope, I've got... Wait. Those aren't tarnished golden sunflowers? No, they're just regular golden sunflowers. Okay. So what we're saying is that it was a complete waste of my time to pick up all those tarnished golden sunflowers from... Jarberg. Well, good to know, I guess. So the people in Windmill Village have always come across a little bit kooky. You all think that might be because they were outside the castle when the War of the Shattering was going on? Like, they were outside the city, so they didn't really have as much protection. I feel like it's plausible. Ooh, that last one just got in under the wire. Maybe the recipe for lightning bone bolts is Ferrum. I honestly can't remember. Welcome to the stream, Bob.
Is some custom held?
Okay, so this guy sells golden bolts, which are slightly better than the holigbone bolts that we've currently got, but also a bit more expensive. Oh, welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Still, he's conveniently located, so no need to kill him. Golden sunflower, nice. I just do a loop around this place. Grab the nearby sunflowers. That should get them to follow me long enough that I can circle back around and grab the crystal tears. I sure hope that isn't the best site for farming or golden sunflowers, though, because if it is, I'm gonna hate doing that. Sorry, Torrent. Wouldn't want to be hit with one of those arrows? What about one of mine? No arrows. Well, that's just boring. Oh, live a little. I think this is the side tomb. This is the tomb with the crimson seed. Nope, this is the one with the golden epitaph. Waste of a stone sword key. That's a few of the things that I needed. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rune hoarding mode right now. Any runes I have, I kind of want to spend immediately. I might die or Mark of Grace relatively soon. If I do that, I would really like to not be losing a whole bunch of runes. Okay, next destination is over here in the sealed tunnel. I might try and do the boss at the end, just because I'd like to have access to the tower for Rykard's Great Rune. I have no clue if I'm going to use it. But it's never a bad thing to have. Thank you.
Sam is now following.
Oh, never mind. It's just someone spamming. Once I hit the elevator, I'll delete their crap. There we go. Sorry about that, people. So yeah, there are a bunch of smithing 5s in this tunnel. love how there are supposed to be so many invisible walls in this place, but just by... There's one back here, right? It's a stone sword. Just by using Margit's shackle right at the start. You can clear almost all of them in the first half of the tunnel. Thank goodness that didn't manage to grab me off the ladder, because that would have been really annoying. Counterattack damage. See, the counterattack damage is the real reason I want to do the Volcano Manor invasions. Because if I can do that... If I can just tank through some attacks for counterattack damage, that's a 30% buff. But I need damage with both good negation and good poise. That's the way forward. Welcome to the stream, B. Glad to have you. Okay, and I think... this guy down here can bleed. Let's double check. Onyx Lord. Not immune to poison, not immune to bleed. Pretty stable in terms of negations. Is there anything over here? isn't he poisoned? There we go. Okay. Now that we've done that, while I'm thinking about it, Faith not tier. There we go. That's a reasonable supply of explosive bullets. Also, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna go and kill this guy. It's not strictly necessary, but the thing is, he sells the magic bolts, and he's really annoyingly far from He's really annoyingly far from the Grace. I just want to have all of the merchants like that in one place. Just kill them, take their bell bearings, buy at the round table. I hate that they made it take longer to quit out, though. It's genuinely my least favorite update since the DLC. Like, so many things that they did in the DLC I fully support, but that one is just annoying.
This? Our descent into savagery.
Hang on. Can I get him to come in here? I think I need to get good at back steps in this run. They take a lot less time than rolling. Why are you smacking your dog?
Offered by a highwayman. I must have lost my touch.
Okay, yeah, I think one of the things I just need to work on getting better at is back steps. Anyway. I've picked up a bunch of
Well, I took you for
smithing stones. Let's upgrade some stuff. Okay, I don't have quite enough smithing sixes. I need to find one more. And unfortunately, the only Somber 7 available right now is in the sewers, which isn't actually available yet. Oh, where was one more smithing 6? Got the ones in Sealed Tunnel. Got the ones from the statue. Little patio. Why does the map link just straight up not work? Huh. It looks like I could get one more by going into Volcano Manor. And there are a few more that I could get by just, you know, fighting some bosses, but who has time for that? As it stands, we're going to switch to the pulley crossbow for the moment. So yeah, it was these bolts, the meteor bolts, that I wanted to be able to buy here. And unfortunately, I'm not even done murdering innocent nomadic merchants. Because this guy is also annoyingly far from a site of grace, and I want to use him to get familiar with the pulley crossbow. So I've never tried using this thing before, and I want to know if it like takes longer to fire, longer to reload, anything like that. This is the guy with the fire bolts, right? Yep. Really? I'm just trying to get on top of a tree because I have a feeling that'll make it easier to shoot him. Really? Okay. So it looks like in terms of just hitting, that has the, this crossbow has the same issues as the others. But it fires in threes. Okay. Now, before I forget, I have my physic for an extra 10 faith, so I should wind up able to cast that. Dang it, I hate this thing. It takes so long. Yeah, I think I need to end... So, the damage was better with the pulley crossbow. It was getting more damage. But that's just because I'm firing 3 bolts at a time. I got stuck on something. Also, I forgot to count the last one. The last death. So, I want to kill this thing, because it gives a whole bunch of runes, and we really need runes right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick as well. The trouble is, this thing can pretty easily kill me in one hit. And the rain is mitigating its fire weakness. Oh, that's me dead. Nope, somehow not. need any? Oh, there we go. That's the rune supply that I needed. Because now I should be able to afford a whole lot of explosive bolts. I needed to kill that thing entirely for the money. At some point I gotta get a few levels into... Yep, another merchant that I murdered. I'm really tempted to murder the remaining ones, too. I'll just buy 500. We'll use the remaining runes that I got from that for levels. I could use it for other bolts, but I don't really need any specific bolts right now. Before I forget... Oh, I should take that out of my loadout now that I don't need it.
Better, it's all out, you're up.
Oh, did I ever get any levels on... I wonder if I ever picked up... the last couple levels that I could afford on my one Ash of War. I did not. Or my one Spirit Ash. Okay. Now that we've upgraded our bow, upgraded our pulley crossbow, gotten a few more heals, and picked up a whole bunch of extra explosive bolts, I feel like now we have a good shot at dealing with this low-level invader. Thank you for the hydrate, last one. Welcome to the stream. Got to look. Why is this fight such a problem for me? I really shouldn't keep Alt F4ing out of that fight, because it winds up wasting runes. It's just... I don't know. I might try using the Jellyfish Great Shield as a shield, seeing if I can get him to bounce and get an attack off there. The thing is, I know why this fight is such a problem for me, but unlike most of the other... I suppose I could afford to have both of them on there. Oh, I can. That's actually very handy. Unlike most of the other NPC fights, there's no way to cheese this one. Okay. Load the bow. Load the crossbow. Load the crossbow. So we're just going to try an imitation of a guard counter build. So I want to see if he can... Oh! Interesting. Oh my gosh. This is a low-level summon. Or this is a low-level invasion. And I can't hit him for anything. No. Thought I needed to reload both for some reason. Great. Now there's another crossbow I have to get used to figuring out if it's loaded or not. doesn't even make him flinch is the thing. I finally had a decent idea, and I had it when he was 2 hits away from the end. I realized that if I got him up against the barrier, then anytime I shot and missed, it would still hit the barrier and it would explode there. Oh my gosh, that was tedious. Still, that's good to know. If I manipulate my opponent's position properly, I can get more cheeky hits in. I love how Nefeli seems to be just stuck here at the round table because... Oh, hang on. I should buy a regular bolt as well. I love how she seems to be stuck here just because I haven't talked to her again. Oh, okay. That was tedious, but that's progress on Volcano Manor. So now let's head back there, and I believe at this point we can get the...
You've come. I am. This is.
I believe at this point we can pick up
The way is. It is the truth.
the assassination order for Greathorn Tragoth from Patches.
So then I shall introduce Bernard, recusant. Why not add? You've come to take the recuse, to raise the recuse, or you can... Well...
I don't think I care about any of the stuff from Bernal's, Oh, hang on, am I finally working my way through my remaining bone bolts?
You're new here at that. If you come, relax. Go on.
Yeah, he wants me to go and get killed by Tragoth. Joke's on him, though, because I want to fight Tragoth. And Tragoth has more openings than... Tragoth has more openings than the last guy did. He hits harder, though. So that'll be fun. He also has an arbalest, though. Oh, I got stuck on a wall. What? How are their stats so much better than mine is the thing that confuses me. Like, seriously. How? How does every invader have better stats than the player character? Like, how did he do more damage with that crossbow? Also, that's another death. I just want a poison proc against him so that I don't have to do all the work of breaking down his health. I rolled, game. I rolled. Okay. Jeez. These guys are exhausting. I just want to murder you for your armor, dude. Be more chill about it. Well, this is rapidly confirming my concern from earlier in the run, which is that hang on a sec, I want to check something. Which is that NPC type enemies are going to be the biggest issue I face. Okay, are there any 6s in the shaded castle, or is it all 5s? It looks like it's all 5s and 4s. Yeah. I think the easiest way to get upgrades on my arbalest is just to get inside Altus. Okay, let's go try to take on the Draconic Tree Sentinel after I go and pick up an item that I should have gotten before warping here. I kind of hate that this is the best spot to warp to for Draconic Tree Sentinel, just because it's got this long elevator ride. I guess I could try with one of my other shields that's capable of parrying. Also, I really should have redone my Wondrous Physics so that I wouldn't get one shot by this guy's jump attack. Come on. Really? Just fall. Thank you. Ah, I haven't done that cheese in ages. Okay, now that we have that, we can go ahead and make some quick changes to our loadout. Because we can grab those couple extra level ups, and if we pair them with the Two Fingers heirloom, we have enough to cast Golden Vow at all times. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, let's go pick up some crossbow bolts.
Dim.
Alright, next target is Goldfree. Whose negations I can't really remember. Okay, yeah, his lowest negations are lightning. So we're probably just gonna want to run in there with some lightning damage. And punish him in between attacks. He shouldn't be too much trouble. I've got a lot of practice against Goldfree. Kinda tempted to go and do this at the moment as well. Oh, hang on, I've got...
Oh, is there anything?
Yeah, let's go and take care of that. Riley the Idol... Relay the Idol... gives 20 black key bolts. So we want to make sure that we get those before we do anything that would lock... before we progress any more in Volcano Manor, because I just don't want to lock myself out of any of that. Which means back to the poison and explosions. Unfortunately, a surprising number of these guys also carry crossbows, but being AI, they can execute all of their attacks perfectly. Oh, this is gonna suck. See, on the whole, I would say that for the most part, this is a better build than Torch Only, just like for dealing with bosses and stuff, but it's so much worse when it comes to NPCs. Also, how am I just now realizing there's a spirit spring right there? I bet you can use that to get up to the Mount Gelmir bound section of the area. Okay, I was getting better there. If I hadn't been hit by the rot proc early on, I probably would have been fine. The thing is, crossbow is pretty decent against bosses, but most ranged options aren't very good against NPCs. And there it goes. Oh, that was an expensive murder. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. Okay, we did all that for the black key bolts. I don't think there's anything else that we care about in the assassination quest line. I just really didn't want to get locked out of those because that would be really frickin' painful. Oh, I need to craft more firebone bolts. Pretty soon here, we're gonna have a little tussle with another Erdtree avatar. Except this one will just be a regular Erdtree avatar, which is almost more annoying, to be honest. Like, it'll be weaker than the one that we fought back in Caelid, but regular Erdtree avatars, as opposed to putrid avatars, don't tend to go for their butt slam quite as often. And since that thing gives me time to cast a spell or get off even like 2 full shots, it's kind of a handy move to have them spamming. This one is just going to spam Golden Land anytime I make any distance from it, and sometimes while I'm up close, which is annoying. How's it going, Bubble Lads? Bubblers, if you will. What's up, guys? Don't mind me. I'm really surprised they didn't spot me there, to be honest. Sniped out of the air. That was intentional, by the way. I'm trying to be more stylish. Admittedly, when you're as bad as I am... Oh, I didn't mean to sit down. I kind of wanted to see if I could get Melina stuck with me all the way until we fought Morgoth.
Here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. I have no...
Okay, with my current setup, I can hold all the... I can... With my current setup, I can cast Golden Vow, which is the main thing that I wanted. So I can put a little bit more focus into some other stats now. I should probably head down into the sewers. Get a few of the smithing stones that I've been missing out on. I just realized I never activated Radahn's Great Rune, which is the main one that I want to use. I should really go and do that. Okay, good chance I die here. There's a Somber 6, which I don't really need, but I guess I can use it on the Creepus crossbow. Drop down here. Oh. I was trying to distract it with the crossbow bolts. I was not trying to get stabbed to death. Okay, yeah, that's probably about the best opening I'm gonna get. There we go. Oh, I hate lobsters. Okay, that's a lot of... That's a bunch of 7s. And then I know where I should be able to get at least one more 6. There we go. Okay, we got our 6s, we got a few 7s, we can get some more upgrades on our stuff now. Let's head to EG, I guess.
Well lies the war.
Thanks for the stand, Rafkin.
Something else.
Okay. Should be able to get... Oh, 3 upgrades. I thought it was only 2, but yeah, I picked up 2 7s in Caelid as well. Nice. +9 pulley crossbow, +20 arbalest. I think in terms of damage, it just comes down to whether I'll be able to hit all of the shots from the pulley crossbow. And in terms of status build-up, it's pretty much always going to be the pulley crossbow. All right. I always favor this lower path because it avoids one of the knights. And a lot of the time I want the goodies from the sewers as well, so it serves double duty, but not really a big deal in this case. I wonder if there are more smithing 7s somewhere on Mount Gelmir, because I'm pretty sure that's just about all the 7s I can get in Altus, if I'm recalling right from the... Yeah, I'm not going to bother with this guy. Still noticed me as soon as the other guy did. Shocker. Before I forget, I'm kind of just making it a policy to spend runes whenever I have them because I need so much ammo, and if I don't spend it on... If I don't make extra trips for it, I know I'm just going to forget to buy ammo. That is so stupidly expensive. So I could get some meteor bolts. Or I could get some flaming bolts. I think I'll go with that. After we clear Goldfree up here, but before we fight Morgott, I want to... I'm just gonna warp back. I don't want to spend the healing that it would have cost me there. Oh, come to think of it, do I have the lightning shrouding tier? I don't. Where do you get that? Is it the one in northern Liurnia? Yeah, northeast Liurnia. I should go and get that. Should be able to make my way down here from Crazy Village. Is there any way I can convince you to not have it be raining? Okay, let's see if we can find some parkour to get down. Looks like we can. Nice. Screw it, I'm going to get that great rune. I want it. I want it half for the benefits that it gives and half to encourage me to not waste, or to not just die like to not be reckless with my life. So otherwise I will be reckless with my life. It is how I play. I think this is the way to the big rune. Yes, it is. That's another 10k. Yeah, so all things considered, I'm pretty sure that Radahn's Great Rune is the best one for us in this run, because we really don't need stats, per se. Like, I know that's a bit of a weird way to put it, but I really don't think we need stats. So once we meet the prerequisites for all of our crossbows, the damage that they do doesn't scale based on any stats, just weapon upgrade. They do have some minor modifiers in terms of stats, like the pulley crossbow has a really high pitch, which means that if we if we fire it like in free aim and stuff, it tends to arc really high up. And that's mitigated if you have higher decks, but most of our fighting probably won't be in free aim. So it's questionable whether it's even that worth it. There we go. Okay. Now, Godfrey. And after him, we should be able to pretty quickly do Morgott. And hopefully we'll also have time for Margit. Yeah, if you just run behind that guy, he doesn't notice you. You know, I'm not planning to do more Elden Ring immediately after this run. I want to make that perfectly clear before I say what I'm about to say. But I do have one other Elden Ring run that I want to stream. And running past these guys reminded me of it because of their spears. Which aren't quite the spear that I'm thinking of, but... oh, wait. I forgot to swap out my physic. All that trouble just to get my physic, just to get the right physic for this fight, and then I forget to swap it out, and... I forget to equip Radahn's Great Rune, too. Let's try that again. There is one more run that I'd like to do in Elden Ring. You know, I don't know if I've ever done a run where I had any significant source of lightning damage. Anyway, there are massive ball enemies that exist in this game. That are just called silver spheres. They mostly show up in Nokron and other places underground. But they're really funny because they just roll at you with malicious intent. And I've... at one point in a YouTube video that I watched, someone suggested to the YouTuber that they do a run where they randomize all of the... like a randomizer run, but where they set it so all of the enemies are turned into silver spheres. And I think that's really funny, and I'd like to do that. I still didn't equip Radahn's rune. What am I doing? So yeah, it definitely would have been a smarter call to use the other crossbow there. The pulley crossbow will deal more damage, but just look at how many... just look at how many bolts I went through. Over 50 of them. Also, we're just gonna run past the Black Knife Assassin here. I can't be bothered, especially when they don't drop anything. Okay. Get our level ups. Fix our bolt loadout. And actually use the Great Rune that I've been telling myself to equip at every single grace for the last 10 minutes. I kind of wonder if they get a Great Rune in all remembrances. Oh, should I even bother with poison? Morgott is so weak to bleed. Oh no, same vulnerability to bleed and poison. Hold up, I gotta check something. So there's only one crystal tier that I can really think of that might be handy here. Well, there are a couple, but... yeah, there you are. Alright, quick trip here. Finally, though, we get a boss where we can take advantage of this thing's status build-up potential. I lost 3 runes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm going to do now, though. Quick little bathroom break. Be right back. So, to finish what I was saying before I got distracted like 3 different times by my own brain's inability to hold on to any one topic for longer than a few seconds. I'd like to do a run where I randomize all the enemies and wildlife and stuff into just silver spheres. And I was thinking that it would be cool to do a bit of a great spear build with like the tree spear and Vike's war spear for that. I just think it'd be a neat setup. Oh. And I'm going to go back and put on the mixed physic that I wanted. I think we'll be going pretty straightforward. Shackle Margit down, put a few poison bolts in his head, shackle him down again to finish it, and then we'll start going crazy with the bleed bolts. Winged Crystal Tear. So this will get us down to light load. There's not too much else that we could really use in this fight, so it's kind of whatever. Hi, Morgott.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godrick the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by
Also,
the
you only
flame
see it for a
of
moment because
ambition.
of the hydrate last more. But Morgott's got some
Have it
mad
writ upon thy
biceps.
meager grave. Felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
Oh, I got poached.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
That felt good. See, here we're getting to see the strength of this build. Also, I just realized I never did go back and upgrade and upgrade the page. But that is a nice pile of runes. Okay, after this, it's Rykard. We gotta go and clear Mount Gelmir before we can move on because of region lock.
Hello. Allow me. You are
I will allow you a moment, and by that I mean I will skip through all your dialogue.
So I'd like to the flame then and guide you. Shall I to let my share them with me? Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Huh. I think I want some mind, but 15 should be enough. I should probably, well... Let's get some more endurance. I want to be able to wear heavier armor.
I wish to journey with you, once more, to the flame of ruin, then, and guide you.
Okay. I did just realize that there's a... quest line that I'd like to progress. Yep, there's the invasion spot. Can finish. Oh, really, Yura? Really, Yura? That was just sad. I want to progress Yura's quest line so that I can get the tier for Moog when I stop to pick up the sacred tier.
Ah, that bloody finger was here as a token. I'm in.
not
Oh,
untie.
you get a smithing 5 from there. Nice. Alright, how's my ammo looking? What should I buy? Firebone bolts I can craft more of. Poison bone I can craft more of. Bleed, same. Got plenty of regular bolts. Plenty of explosive bolts. Not too many lightning bolts and not too many flaming bolts. Let's get lightning. Puts us in the right area anyway, saves us a warp.
Dim.
Get fire physic. Alright, that gives a faith buff. It's just one though, so it's not really worth it. Also, I really should have my seal in my right hand, even though my right hand's getting kinda crowded. Because if it's in my right hand, then I can use it without... Then I can swap to it without swapping off of the jellyfish shield. Which avoids accidentally deleting... Oh, those are people. I was like, those are some funky looking birds. Okay, Yura should be here. Nope. Apparently I didn't finish talking to him or something. Is he still at Karia? Yes, he is, somehow. Why? Also, low-key really annoying. You can't talk to people while on torrent. Like, what's the design philosophy behind that?
Ah, that bloody thing there's a token. I may not have my... I'm dying. Yes, she is the god in spite. If she comes, there is no be on your way. Perhaps we...
Okay, now she should be there. You know what? I really should have poison bolts equipped.
I've sliced.
Stop. I thought I was This would be a decent place to farm blood roses if there wasn't such a better one in Limgrave, or in Liurnia. Okay, we got that. Now, let's head back to the manor. Tanith. Oh, I did complete that request.
I see here is your... Now, of the true, the Erd, but it was all the tarnished, like the Shah. Our lord. If the Erd, then we are winning. We at the... If you follow this, the lords, it cannot come...
Hello. You hunting me, sir? No, it's quite all right. I'll give Tanith. Have some rest, but...
Does he have anything worth buying? He really doesn't.
Cheers for that.
The thing is, I don't want to have to follow him all the way to the Shaded Castle if I decide I want to buy something from him, so I'm trying to be proactive here. Really should get some meteor bolts or something.
Sharp. I was just holding. Here you go.
Need to get some crap out of my inventory. So yeah, by the way, fun fact, or fun theory, it's likely that the pulley bow and the pulley crossbow were made by the glorious gold mask. The other top consideration is Mikola. Wait. But gold mask seems more the type in general. Okay, can't use Faithful's canvas. I really should get the other scorpion charms. Okay. Let's go grab some stuff. I want to visit Celuus. So if I give him the starlight stuff, then I can get the magic scorpion charm. It's gonna take a couple of quit outs. I wanna do it before I forget.
How's the a thing of exquisite?
I also really want... Well, I also think it's really unlikely that I'll ever use any of the scorpion charms, just because I have talismans that buff basically every attack I ever do. And that's a lot more relevant, obviously, even if the boost is smaller. Like, yes, the Fire Scorpion charm gives a bigger buff than... Oh, I'm being told to sit.
I can hardly just give them away.
Thank you, B.
What's
So,
done? Why
the
don't
Fire
you
Scorpion charm would
fetch
give
me
a
some
bigger
starlight
buff than, say,
shards?
the Arrow's Sting.
If you can manage it,
But
I'd gladly prepare a new
it
puppet
doesn't
for you.
apply to
The
everything.
soul of every puppet has its own. And once, oh yes,
Okay, obtain a puppet. I need 3. Crap. Let's go get some starlight shards. Fine. You have to buy a puppet from him, and had I been thinking, I would have gotten Jar White as the first one so that I wouldn't need as many starlight shards for the second. That, and there's an easy set of starlight shards over there. Oh, hey, I went around the sky wolves. gotta love how in the world of Elden Ring, the idea that there are wolves that just fall out of the sky in certain places isn't even that strange. Okay. Now back to Celibus. I kind of wish that there was at least one way to... get to Estelle and that area without doing Ronnie's quest. It would be kind of nice.
You're proving I've not. Begging for an perhaps it will which I employ. Just then I'd like you to rather with that and even a well, the blessing. Goodness to think, man. Yes, I am pleased.
There we go.
Just you the ski.
Okay. Dealt with that. While I'm thinking about it, let's double check. Argrim the Raging Wolf just drops his armor set. Wilhelm doesn't drop anything. Okay, yeah, I don't care about dealing with that guy. I should... hang on. I just realized I should still go into the manor. Into the real-life round table hold. Because that's an area that I could get locked out of. And there's at least one item there that I don't want to miss. Wait, isn't this like a smithing 6? Yeah, that could have saved me some trouble earlier. I kind of forgot about that one. Sanctified Whetblade. There are a bunch of items drifting about in this place that I really should have. Before I burn the Erd tree and they get lost forever. Especially since there's at least one more smithing crossbow that I want to upgrade in the run. And at least one more somber crossbow. I don't think I've ever noticed that room. Taken note of that room. It's where the finger reader shop is. In the round table hold. Here it's just got a random desk. I guess since the next room looks like a library, it's probably the librarian's desk. Did I just hear the dog? Ooh, black key bolts. Nice. There we go. I don't know if that was a headshot or a counterattack. I'm guessing a counterattack. Yeah, that was the second one. Take a quick little nap. Cleared this place out. Okay, back to the manor. If you ever notice me just turn the camera downwards, I'm trying to see if my crossbow is loaded.
Look, I knew you had. Take this. As if you should have.
Have any something? Oh, it just is.
Raya, I gotta be honest. While you are a sweetheart, your quest doesn't give me anything, so I am probably just gonna skip it. Oh. Before I forget, let's use the lantern. Man. Yeah, there's really no reason for me to fight the Bloodhound Knight here. I'm so bad at remembering how to get through this area nowadays. So I just never go here. I feel like I remember the Golden Order seal being somewhere around here. But it's probably not even worth it to try and find it. That brought me down to a graveyard buried in lava with jars. I feel like I've been here once and probably no more than that. Oh, this is where you get the smoldering shield. Cool. It's a cool looking shield. I don't know that it's that good, but it looks like a burnt cookie, so at least it's unique. That's the fast way of moving through lava. Just back hop. Yeah, there are smithing stones out here. Oh. I'm kind of impressed, my guy. I didn't think you'd manage to grab me. There are more smithing stones that I'm forgetting about. I don't come this way in any of my recent setups. Gotta watch the most important cutscene in the game. The bridge raising. On the one hand, this cutscene is really cool. And I'm guessing it's necessary in order to load in this massive new object, which might actually be an entirely fresh map. Like a different layer of the same area. But at the same time, there is a part of me that wishes they put less effort into this cutscene and gave us more cutscenes in boss fights. Okay, we're gonna run back to the church. Healed up. Like, it is majestic, it's just there are still better ways to spend their time as devs. I'm gonna go spend my runes. I think I'll get some meteor bolts. And now back to the prison town church. one last thing before I forget again. Smithing stone 7. Looks like there's only one in Mount Gelmir. Oh, I could go and grab that. It wouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, and... Ah, 2 on a rooftop. Near the guest hall, Grace. Oh, wait, I may have already picked some up. Hold up. Never mind. I'd need 8 of them to make a difference, or 6 of them to make a difference anyway. And I can get plenty of 7s up in mountaintops. Hold up. Forgot to adjust my physic. I could totally do it without it. I don't really know why I'm doing this. It's just... God, Skin Noble. Especially weak, too. I think I typed Goskin Noble. Anyway. Got less lightning and less magic negation. So let's throw on the lightning shrouding tier. Now let's just go with Pierce. I'm pretty sure is their lowest negation. Oh no, Slash is lower, but regular bolts are gonna be better for this. Means it honestly makes more sense to just swap to something that will give me a general buff. And I just realized the Crimson Burst here is absolutely the right choice to deal with residual damage from Black Flame if I get hit, which I probably will. I'm not a hitless runner, so... I'm not any kind of runner, to be honest, like IRL or in-game. I'm not a speed runner, and I don't like to run. There's your Umbreon fact of the day. I do not like to run. I'm just rolling way too early. I don't know why I was rolling so stupidly early there. But yeah, once I got him kind of low, I realized it would be better to just have regular bolts deal with the rest. Once I hit a certain point, I imagine a lot more of my runes will wind up going into oh, whatchamacallit. Ammo. Wait. Okay, apparently I'm dumb. I need like 2,000 more. How am I... I need 440 something more. Which basically translates to 600. I will get another point of endurance. Eventually, I'll have enough endurance to wear the bull goat set. Okay, well, let's keep going. I want to use the bull goat set, but I really have been kind of neglecting endurance a bit in this run. Just because I wanted to get my vigor up first. Which, honestly, is generally what I would advise in Elden Ring. Molten rock, by the way. Hey there, my guy. Heck was that? Oh, hey there, my dude. Now the one concern I have about Riker is just how many bleed bolts he's going to take. Guys, chill, okay? Because I'd like to avoid... Hang on. How many bleed bolts can I make? I can theoretically use rot, but I would kind of like to save my black key bolts. So there's a trick you can do. Where you can drop items right next to a fog gate, and you can still reach them. From the other side of the fog gate. I think this is how this works. So they are still there. That might be the way to go. You know what? I'm going to go ahead, pick these back up. I want to try it once without that cheese. Because I don't fully understand how that works and if those get deleted or something if I die. And I don't really know if I'm going to need all of that. So you know what? I'm going to try this without it. towards a heal. What? How did I not dodge? It's definitely going to take more than 99 bolts at the rate I probably should have just Alt F4'd to get out of there without having lost those. What I'm thinking is one stack of those here. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I thought it was unloaded, as usual. I should probably also make point of casting Golden Vow when I need it. What? I got a stun? Seriously? Okay, this is going all right. Now this is going to be worse. But the fact that he forces us to run away will probably just give more time for tick damage with poison. Why am I suddenly losing frames in the cutscene? Is the game having issues trying to delete all of the bolt models it had loaded into his skin?
Together we will devour the very gods.
Gotta head back to a fog gate real quick. Okay, so clearly I don't need 2 blue flasks. Also, I could honestly do with some extra fire resist. Oh no, I don't have... Y'all, we need to go and farm. I don't have enough bones to make more bone bolts. I think I might call it there. I want to get my supplies ready for trying again. Also, I want to think about if there are any handy talismans that I might be able to get. I could totally have done that if I was willing to spend rot bolts on this guy, but I just really don't want to. Also, Arrow's Reach is probably carrying a lot, actually, during this fight, because I need the range. Although, come to think of it, I'm not sure if these things drop off at long range, or if you just can't use them. Either way, we're probably going to call it there, because I need more beast bones. And I could technically sell some stuff to buy them, but that's so much less efficient. I just really would prefer to save my runes for the bolts that I can't buy in other ways. Or that I would prefer to buy from merchants. So people, we're gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for being here though. This is definitely doable. I'm just really bad at Rykard Phase 2. Like, really bad. This is not a fight that I'm good at by any stretch of the imagination. I've gone in here with good builds and died a lot. I'm still kind of mind blown that I didn't die at all to Rykard during Torch Only. We'll figure it out though. Yeah, next time is going to be Friday. I might try and slip in a cheeky little daytime stream Thursday, since that's a federal holiday for Jimmy Carter or whatever. So we'll see. I'll keep updates in the Discord if there are any. If not, expect the normal streaming schedule. In the meantime, I appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Good night. So long. Peace out.